is Frank, and this is Healing Without Labels. This is a space where we talk honestly about healing, behavior, and growth without reducing people to diagnosis or labels. And today, I want us to talk about something that causes a lot of confusion in relationships, families, workplaces, and even therapy spaces. Emotional validation is not the same as agreement. You can acknowledge someone's feelings without endorsing their behavior. You can understand where emotions are coming from without saying that everything connected to them is okay. And confusing these two often creates resentment, silence, or emotional chaos. When someone feels emotionally validated, their nervous system settles. They feel seen, they feel heard, they feel less alone. For many people, validation is something they didn't receive growing up. So when emotions finally get acknowledged, it can feel like this is what I've been missing. And that makes sense. Validation reduces shame and defensiveness. And that's important for connection. But validation has a limit. The confusion starts when validation becomes interpreted as approval. Someone shares a feeling. This could be anger, hurt, jealousy, or frustration, and expects the other person to say that you're right, they deserved it, you had no choice. But validating emotion does not require validating action. You can say, I understand why you feel this way, without saying, what you did was okay. When we collapse these two, honest conversations become impossible. When validation replaces accountability, something unhealthy happens. Harmful behaviors get excused. Patterns go unchallenged. Resentment builds quietly. In families, this looks like let's not upset them. In relationships, sounds like I understand why you reacted that way. In workplaces, say they're stressed, so let's ignore it. Validation without boundaries does not protect relationships, destabilizes them. Healthy validation sounds like I can see why that was painful for you. I understand why you felt angry. It makes sense that you're frustrated. And then it adds clarity. And we still need to talk about how it was handled. And that behavior can't continue. And we need a different response next time. This is not being cold. This is respectful. It treats emotions seriously without surrendering silence. Healing without labels means emotions are acknowledged, behavior is addressed, identity is not attacked. You are not your emotional reaction. You are responsible for what you do with it. Validation helps people feel safe. Boundaries help people grow. And both are necessary. When people learn that they can be emotionally seen and gently challenged, something shifts. They stop performing emotions to be believed. They start reflecting instead of defending. They build emotional maturity. Healing is not about agreement. It's about capacity. The ability to hold feelings without acting them out. You can care deeply about someone and still disagree with how they have behaved. You can validate emotion without validating harm. And you can remain connected without losing yourself. That's not emotional distance, it's emotional health. That's healing without labels. If this conversation resonates with you, follow Healing Without Labels by Furaha Wellness for grounded conversations about emotions, boundaries, and growth. Validation is care. Boundaries are respect. Don't forget to subscribe.